Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video we're going to talk Lance Stroll and he's conning the seat. And yeah, unfortunately Lance Stroll, he's had a lot of opportunities in Formula 1 with the likes of Williams, Racing Point and Aston Martin. A stellar junior career by Lance Stroll, but in Formula 1 it's really not worked. And at the minute he's conning the seat. Everyone says, like, you look at the likes of Drogovic, who can't get a seat, and then, Stroll just conning it, really is. You look at his junior career, it's very good, and then he's had success in F1, 3 podiums, one at Baku, one at Monza with Racing Point, and then one at that Sakhir race. And he's quite good in the wet conditions, as we've seen in Istanbul, where he got his first pole position. But yeah, he's not impressing at Aston Martin. There's got to be a cut-off point. We know Lance Stroll only has a seat because of his dad owning shares in the team. It's happened throughout. Yeah, it's got to end at some point, but is it going to end? I mean, look at last season. No podium in a great Aston Martin. Alonso reeling podiums off like a slot machine. And Lance Stroll didn't stand on the podium once with a best finish of 4th. I mean, when is the cut-off point? He's had decent teammates, Lance Stroll. We can't argue about that. He was up against Seb and then Alonso now. But you got to score a podium last season. You come into this season and it's pretty much the same. A 10th place at Bahrain. It was a good fight back, actually, because it wasn't his fault on lap 1. I think it was Nico Hulkenberg who hit him on lap 1. So that was a good fight back to get points. But a huge error by Lance Stroll in the race. Clipped the wall, straight into the barrier, DNF. I mean, concentration should be high. Started the race. What was it, lap 6? He's hit the barrier. Really disappointing. But you've got to say, you can't hammer Logan Sargent, as I have done many a time. I've said Lewis Hamilton's not had a good start, but Lance Stroll's not had a good start. Alonso sat on 12 points. Stroll's only got 1. And he's cost Aston Martin dearly last season, and he's going to do the same this season. Alonso scored all them podiums. They could have finished higher in the constructors. There's one reason why they didn't, and that is Lance Stroll. The facts are the facts. He's got to score points on a regular basis. When Alonso's getting a podium, Stroll should be getting a podium. He's had ample chance after chance. I think he's had 145 starts in Formula 1. He's 25, but yeah, I think Stroll needs to leave Formula 1. I think there's a good driver in there, but I don't know. He's, for me, not cut out for Formula 1. He would be good in another motorsport discipline, I think. But yeah, it can't be two-faced. You have a go at Logan Sargent. Logan Sargent is absolutely awful. The worst driver on the grid. Should have been sacked. Williams cling on. Stroll, chance after chance after chance, should have been sacked. He won't be sacked because of his dad. Guan Yu Zhou, steady Eddie, never sets the world on fire. Should have been let go for Teo Porcher. Still here, conning a seat. And Lance Stroll is conning a seat at the minute. These F2 drivers, they want promoted. They can't get promoted because of the likes of Stroll keeping a seat when he doesn't deserve it. Yeah. And there's no magic wand that Drogovic would do a better job, or anyone who came in. But yeah, when's the cut-off point, Valtteri Bottas could easily go. He's too old. Magnussen, very old. Didn't perform last season. There's many drivers that should be moved on, but they're not getting moved on. They're conning drives. They're getting rewarded for bad performances. Inconsistent results. Big car damage. Yeah, I think we need a bit of brutality in the sport. Take some people don't agree with it, but take a Red Bull approach about this. If you're not good enough in a junior team, you're out on your ear. Hartley's paid the price. Buemi, Alguersuari. Then you look at the big team. Get Gasly, Albon, all being dropped. They need to take a leaf. But of course, Lawrence Stroll is not going to sack his son Lance because he's got no minerals. He talks a good game. We're Aston Martin. We want to win titles in Formula 1. Well, till you get rid of Lance, you're not going to win titles. He's a good driver, but not a good driver, consistently enough. Too many mistakes, floundering results. I mean, his performance at Istanbul was sensational, and he should have won that race. He's had good podiums. I mean, that Baku performance in the Williams, the Racing Point performance at Monza, these are good performances. He's been on the front row at Monza as well. These are really good standout performances, but it's not consistent enough. You look at Fernando Alonso last season, podium, podium, podium. And what's Alonso done? He knows he's got the 5th best car this season. He's outperformed the car consistently in qualifying and the race. And that, there's levels in this game, and Fernando Alonso is here. Lance Stroll is down here. It's no witch campaign against Lance, but he needs putting out of his misery. But he's going to be here for another 10 years. But yeah, I can't call out Logan Sargent and not call out Stroll. He's been very inconsistent, erratic, and that Baku crash is ridiculous by Lance Stroll. Early on in the race, full concentration. He's made a right balls of it. If you can see in the background, TVs, yes, your eyes don't deceive you. We're away in Blackpool, come away for a few days, so yeah, big mirror behind me, about as best as I could get it. But yeah, comment your thoughts. Lance Stroll needs to improve, but like a stuck record. He should be put out of his misery. He should be let go and give someone else a chance. Let's see if anyone else can do a better job. Surely they would. Adios.